So excited you both are here. I don't know how I forgot to wear a Star Wars shirt today. Like, seriously,
Oh,
Mine.
don't be
Mine
basic.
says the force is strong with ESGI.
It doesn't
yeah,
get better
that's
than
amazing.
that.
I totally forgot. My son had his on. I don't know why I forgot to wear a Star Wars shirt. So thank you to everyone that has joined us. I know there's a bunch of people in here that are following, saying hello. My two favorite people, Katie and Holly, are here. I mentioned when I first started the live tonight, I feel so lucky to be sitting down chatting with the two of you, especially about this amazing idea that the two of you are concocting. I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give anything away. But ESGI is so excited to be a sponsor. I'm going to say a sponsor, whatever this is going to turn into. That's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to let you two talk about it. So everybody watching, you are in for a treat because this is kind of a sneak peek at something that Katie and Holly have been working on. I know myself and a bunch of other educators who I, admire greatly have all kind of been tuned in to what this is going to possibly become. So I'm going to turn it over to you two. Tell us about this amazing idea you guys have to help give back to teachers this summer.
Katie, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I can start.
I see Jana's already kind of given it away in the comments.
Jana, we love you, Jana.
I can start by saying that we were jealous of some of our friends who had gotten together in Texas. I think it was Jose and Adam, Davico and Kristen from the SGI, and they were.
Dee. Wasn't Dee there too?
Yes.
All together hanging out, and we were like, oh, we miss you guys so much. And with the pandemic, nobody's been able to see anyone. And that trip that they all did was kind of the first time that people really have gotten to see each other for a while. And so I was like, I will jump in the car right now.
I remember seeing your comments on that.
Yeah. And then Holly was like, let's do it. And then it turned into a serious conversation. She was like, let's do it. Let's go on a road trip as soon as I get out of school this summer. And so then we just started brainstorming from there.
Yeah. So I think some of you might know that in previous years, one of the things that Katie and I have always worked together on was an event called the Spring Teacher Retreat. And that event was not like a regular teacher conference. We had it for 7 years. It was really just an event that was designed to give back to teachers because we know how hard teachers work in their classrooms every day, how much of their own money, so much of their own time, sacrifices they take away from their own families. We know that. And so it has always been literally one of our passions to try to give back to teachers who work so hard every year. So for several years, we did the Spring Teacher Retreat, and our grand finale retreat was supposed to be last year. And literally we had it all planned, and the pandemic hit a week before.
The week before.
Yeah. That was the first time I was going to be able to go too. No.
Oh man. And so the thing we loved about that event is literally the main purpose was just to give back to teachers. And we wanted to do that. We always did that by contacting companies that loved educators, and they would give us, swag and products and services and all of these amazing things, literally just to give back to teachers. And then we started adding in professional development sessions, and some of the best educators in the whole country would just come, literally, they would fly themselves from all over the country and do it for free, just because they wanted to give back to teachers. Right. And one of our other favorite parts of the retreat was on Saturday night, we would have a giant Saturday night social that was themed in a crazy theme, and people would dress up and literally just have fun. And so we loved that event, but obviously the pandemic hit, and then this year we weren't going to have one. The pandemic, continues. But so when we started talking, kidding at first about, Katie, as soon as I get done with school, I'm going to pick you up and we're going to go see our friends. We're like, no, seriously, I am going to pick you up and we are going to see our friends. And then we started talking and we're like, you know what? Like, we know we have built relationships with teachers and companies like ESGI. ESGI is always there to support teachers, no matter
Always
where they're at and what we do. And so we contacted them and we're like, okay, we have this crazy idea. What if we go on this teacher road trip and we make stops all the way across the country and we're interviewing teachers and we're doing crazy challenges, and let's plan some big like social meetups around the country that, you know, are like big teacher tailgates that teachers can come out and like reconnect in a safe way. And ESGI was like, absolutely, like this is what teachers need right now. They just want to support educators. And so anyways, we have put together what we're calling, you know, the 2021 teacher road trip. So we are super excited. Literally the day that school gets out, I am hopping in my car. I'm going down and picking up Katie. We have some amazing sponsors that are sponsoring our trip, and we are gonna hit the road.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed to hear you say you're getting your car. I was expecting like an RV decked out like a teacher road trip.
Okay,
no.
we're working on it.
About it, but I was like, I can barely even drive a car, let alone like an RV. Like I can't.
We did talk about an RV, but we're not driving our cars. Like we shouldn't. We don't want to reveal all the secrets yet.
Okay.
But yes, we are working with some, like I said, really awesome companies. And we might have a surprise, yeah.
Well,
so
if I was available to make it, I mean, I'm going to be so busy with my classroom and then vacation and baseball. If I was available, I would drive that. I don't know if I can drive an RV, but I would find a way to drive that RV in a heartbeat, because that
next year.
Next year, yeah. So let's talk. Can we talk about where you're going? Is that okay to reveal yet, or no?
What do you think,
No?
baby?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know, but can they all know?
Well, and you know, in general, we can share where our
In
trip is.
general.
Like
We
the
would
main hubs that you've talked about.
We would love to travel all around the country, but we do have families. We can't be gone the whole summer.
Right.
Katie has kiddos that are, you know, smaller than mine.
I'm
and
already
so-
like, can I be
Yeah.
gone this long? They're like,
How many baseball games are you missing, Katie? That's what I want to know.
don't have her count.
don't let my husband listen to this.
Well, our boys are the same. I'm only asking because our boys are the same age, and
Yeah, and
baseball is
I have
nuts.
3 boys all in baseball, so
Yeah.
he's gonna be busy.
Katie and I have been talking baseball uniforms and cleaning them, so I can only imagine how much fun.
How
your
is he gonna
husband's
clean
have
3
uniforms.
pairs of white uniform pants? I don't know.
Maybe maybe we need to find a cleaning product can be sponsor of this as well.
Yes.
So
Back
yeah, you
at
mentioned.
home,
I
and then
know.
we'll have Kristen
Like
on
I
the
said,
camera.
I got to be. I thank you for including me in that educator list that you sent out. I'm so excited to be able to help in a virtual way. I'm going to try to find a way to be at something, but so I know that there are a few big areas. I mean, I know that you're going to try to stop in multiple places, but if you want to talk about those big areas, maybe a sneak peek of some ideas you have. I don't know what you want to talk about. You go with it.
Katie, you go ahead.
Okay, well, so first Hallie is going to come and pick me up in St. Louis, which is where I'm from, or the Illinois side of St. Louis. So, and we're going to visit a couple of our friends here, and then we're going to head on to Dallas. Will be our
Awesome.
first big stop.
That's
So
cool. And I know that we've got some close friends in that area that are going to be helping. A bunch of ESGI family are there, so that's going to be huge. And I want to point out some of the comments I keep people seeing. I heard you both talk about how much ESGI gives back to educators, and comments are saying as well. And that's one thing that I'm so proud to be a part of this company for. I mean, when people hear assessment company or progress monitoring company or online assessment, they think company, corporate, right? And that's really not what ESGI is. Any of you that know us at ESGI know that this company is entirely about giving back to teachers. I'm doing things in my classroom today because of ESGI, same that I know both of you are. I've gotten to experience so many things as a teacher because of ESGI. So thank you to everyone that's mentioned that in the comments, because I know that the company really does pride themselves on that aspect of giving back. So I just had to throw it out there because I was reading all the comments, and it's so amazing to see all those comments for sure.
Well, Adam, honestly, I mean, when Katie and I originally were just throwing this around as just kind of a I don't know, a joke, maybe more like a dream, one of the things I said is that literally I have the ability to take off the days school is out because of ESGI.
Right.
Like, because all of my records are so organized, everything, all my data is already in the computer. Like, literally, I don't have to stay at school for weeks and days to like organize everything and put it in portfolios for the next teacher. Like, it's done. Mm-hmm. So literally, I can do this because of the time that ESGI saves me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So it's not just your teacher life that it affects. ESGI gives you back like that personal time too. Yeah. So
yeah, you know what? We're always saying on this channel, like, save yourself 400 hours. And I think people sometimes think that that's just a made up number.
It is not.
I say this every week.
Oh, no.
I was a part of the study that was done. I sat down and calculated, as many other teachers did too, to help them out. It's true. I mean, it's over 400 hours when you think about everything that you do when it comes to assessments, reporting, sharing, recording, storing data, everything, reviewing data. It's well over 400 hours. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Holly, that it's making you able to do this right
yes,
in school.
It completely is. It completely is.
That's awesome. All right. So we're going from Indiana to St. Louis to Dallas to
Atlanta.
All right, Atlanta. That's awesome. And I know that I mean, I keep saying I know because I've seen the threads, but Atlanta's going to be hopping, it seems like.
I think so. There's a lot of teacher friends in Atlanta, so.
Yeah.
Even people who are flying.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little jealous that we're so busy because, like, come on. Jana just said Atlanta by way of Clinton, Mississippi. I like that.
We're working on it, Jana.
That's so good. And then I know Atlanta's not your last stop. There's one more after that, right?
One more.
Yep. And then we're going to circle back around and up. And then our last big stop where we're going to have a big teacher social event will be Nashville.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't think you could have picked a better place.
I know.
That's pretty awesome.
So much fun.
For teachers who might be watching and are interested, do you have a time? I mean, I know you said we're going the day after school gets out. Is there a timeline? If teachers are saying, oh my gosh, I live in that city, I want to be a part of this, are there dates planned yet for sure that they can be watching, or where can they go to be finding the most up-to-date information about this?
Well, we are in the final stages of working with each event sponsor to nail down those times. We do think that we have final dates, but I'm hesitant to release those dates because I don't want anybody to book it out. But we're going to be leaving. Yeah, we're going to be leaving June 4th and 5th, and we will be traveling down and around, and then our trip will end the evening of the 13th. So it will be throughout that week, and we are so close to being able to tell you the dates of our 3 big teacher tailgate meetups. So we're so close to that.
Wait, so you're doing those 3 cities across the country in 10 days? Is that right?
It's going to be a crazy road trip.
That is insane.
I told you I cannot be gone that long. We're going to be
But I'm amazed that you're able to hit those 3 big cities in that amount of time. Where are you going to sleep?
We don't sleep. Adam,
we really don't sleep that much.
No. That's how we became best friends, is literally I'd be up at 2 in the morning and I'd be like, Katie. And she texted me back like she's my only friend that doesn't sleep either. So
Yeah, I learned that a couple weeks ago. I texted Katie a question and I said, hey, don't feel like you need to answer me. I'm heading to bed. It was like 8:30 and she's
Yeah,
like,
it was
to
like
bed?
9 o'clock.
I don't know how you do it. I'm getting old.
okay, so some of the other things that we should probably share with you is that on our road trip, we do have like the 3 main hubs that we're going to stop and have like, you know, some teacher meetups that like any teachers are invited to come to. But I will say, we literally reached out to our like teacher community, all of the amazing educators that we've worked with over the years. And I am not kidding you. It literally brought me to tears because we sent out a list and within an hour, we had like, I don't even know how many, between 50 and 100 responses of teachers who are so busy. Some of the best teachers in the country, the most, you know, well-known educators were like, I am in anything to give back to teachers after this year. Yeah. So we are so excited. So we, along our trip, not only will we be having the like, teacher like socials, but we're going to be stopping along the trip at different teacher friends' houses. We're going to be grabbing them, picking them up, taking them on some crazy like roadside stop adventures. Teacher
Should I be worried about this, like, or am I safe?
Hopefully Hallie's driving.
And so every day is going to be filled with like complete adventures. And like awesome. I said, our sponsors are so amazing. We have tons of teacher giveaways that we're going to be giving away in person. And if you can't join us in person, we're going to be doing almost everything we're doing in person on social media as well. Yeah. So we have tons of giveaways. And when I'm saying giveaways, I'm not just talking like, oh, you know, here's a $50 gift card here or whatever. We have got some amazing giveaways.
That's awesome. So I know we're on the ESGI channel. We are super excited to sponsor you guys in any way we can, but can you mention other sponsors too? Like, so people kind of get an idea of what might be out there?
Not yet, okay, but soon we can.
Sorry, like, people watching are like, yes, oh, no.
I know, right? We got to keep the suspense.
I want to go back to what you said about that list because I mean, honestly, thank you for including me in that list. I was honored. I was honored that you included me anyway. But then when I started seeing the responses, I'm like, holy cow! Like that person responded, and and then it was like my phone was like ding, 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 like message after message after message saying that someone commented on that feed, and I was watching it, and I'm like, I mean, this sounds bad. Like I'm bummed that I can't go to them. Well, I'm going to try. It sounds bad because I'm going to be on like a family vacation, so I shouldn't say it.
Well, it's always family first.
It sounds so exciting just because of what you're doing, but also like you said, there are some pretty amazing people involved in this too. It's
absolutely,
it's amazing.
And people that have like reached out to us and said, you know, we're not close to there, but I'll be flying to this event. Yeah. I'll be flying in because I mean, I think teachers across the country are just like us. We have been locked down for a year. We miss our people. And so like, you know, we're getting to the point where things are starting to open up. We're planning, everything we're planning is, you know, as safe as can be. And like, we just, you know, our goal in this is to uplift teachers, to like provide them with joy. Even teachers who can't be with us, we're going to kind of challenge them to connect with their teacher besties and do things. And we just need each other. We want to show teachers who are out there working in the classroom that there is this greater community of teachers from all different experiences, all different parts of the country who want to come together to support them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
When I saw the list, like you said, people saying, I'll be in that city or I'll be in that city. I'm like, holy cow. Like I mean, everybody watching, they're not kidding when they say people are flying in for these meetups. So if you're near that area, I mean, I know not everybody can fly to different places, but if you're near those 3 big hubs, keep an eye out because it's going to be something you don't want to miss for sure.
Yeah. And we will be showing everything on social media. You know, we'll be, if you can't, we'll be including you at home.
So you can,
that's what I was going to say.
like, leading up to the event, you'll be able to see things on my social media, Little Kinder Warriors, Holly's social media. Yours is, it's different on Facebook.
It is. It's Ely Kindergarten on Facebook, and it's Holly Ely Engaging the Standards on Instagram.
Okay.
But ESGI, everything will be able to be found. ESGI will be like our
we'll be
home
sharing
hub.
that on ESGI for sure.
Yeah, and then we have some other major sponsors of some of the big events, which we will roll out soon, and you'll be able to catch it on their like social media channels too. And literally, like I said, we have so many teachers who will be participating live online with us and doing so many just amazing things, sharing resources, even like mini PD sessions, and just so many things just to give back to those teachers. So
I love it. I'm expecting a GoPro on the dash of that car the entire time.
Well, we do. We are throwing our own videographer in the back seat to record the whole event. So.
Oh, are you really? Awesome. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, I was hoping that this was gonna be. This better be filmed in a way that can be shared for the future, and to hopefully, like you said, keep it going next summer too.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
You're our RV driver and our cameraman next year, Adam, right?
I'm signing up. I will make sure my calendar is clear. So, no, you guys, thank you for all that you're doing. Like I said, before you two got on, I was saying, I look to you two as some of the most positive people in not just the education world, but in the world in general. You always have a way to brighten people's days. You always have a way to look at the positive side of things, and I think that's a value of yours that shouldn't be overlooked. So the fact that you're doing this,
Adam.
Yes.
well, hey, thank you. But honestly, the fact that you two put this together is no surprise to me. I know that you two are always up for an adventure, so I'm so excited to see how this unfolds. So excited to help in any way I can.
Yay.
I know you sent out a message, and I will get on that as soon as I can. I promise. I saw your Google form.
Yeah,
I'm not ignoring it. I promise.
We know everybody's busy.
Like I said at the beginning too, ESGI is so excited about this to help you guys out. I know that Dallas is going to be a huge event for ESGI because we've got some great family there, as well as a ton of our partners and affiliates that are in that area as well.
Absolutely.
So all of you watching, keep following our social media. Follow Katie at Little Kinder Warriors. Follow Holly at Holly Ely. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
I know I always get yours mixed up too. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
We will be sharing out all the details as soon as we find out what they are. We don't know yet. Just those two do. So teacher road trip / tailgate / party / give back 2021 is near the ending of their planning stages. But honestly, so excited for you two, and so excited for the teachers that get to experience this.
Yay. We can't wait to see everybody and just have fun.
That right there is the ending note. Can't wait to see everyone, right? Like, we cannot wait to see everybody. Yeah. So thank you two for joining us tonight. Holly, thank you for taking time tonight, because I know you just left the classroom. So Katie and I are praising teachers all day long for what you're doing day in and day out of the classroom. I'm going to say, I'm sure Katie agrees, I don't know how people are doing it this year, so I applaud you all.
I'll tell you, we're doing it because we've got people like you that are supporting us with great resources. Hey. And I mean it. It is a complete team effort. So that's how we're doing it.
Well, honestly, I'm proud to be a part of this team and part of the ESGI team, and proud to call you two friends. So thank you for all you're doing. I cannot wait to hear more about this, as I'm sure the viewers can't. Until then, stay tuned, everyone, because this is going to be amazing. You're not going to want to miss it.
Bye.
Bye, guys.